First off, it's a huge honor and a privilege to have one of the rap's elite forefather and arguably one of the greatest lyricists of all time. Mos Def.
Yasmin Bey. But you know, it's either or.
We like to get it right down here. Yasmin Bey. Bruh. What's going on, brother?
Everything's good. Thank you for having me. I've been watching y'all, Stayfly Nation. I like what y'all doing over here.
What's been going on with you in the media lately? Before we get into, you got anything you want to just say?
You talking about my new movies? You talking about that?
We might get into that.
Or the platform that I've been visiting and I said some controversial comments. You talking about that?
Well, yeah, we want to get into the controversy first down here, if you don't mind.
We can get into that, but I just want to say, you know, before we start all that, America did profit from colonialism. And, you know, that's what I really want to go on the platform and talk about. And we got sidetracked for a minute, but I just want to talk about how America profited and, you know, off of the backs of indigenous people, and they haven't paid the debt back yet.
Well, matter of fact, before we get into anything, well, what about the people that think you don't really stand a fight in the things you be saying and you just talking?
I've always been one to stand on principle. I stand on what I say. You know, I stand on business, as these people say today. And I've done that lyrically throughout the years. You know, just because I went into Hollywood and started doing the films and stuff, I've always stood on what I stand on.
Respectfully, do you think you're too, like, black?
Bruh. How can I be? See, that's the thing that's be confusing. People say I'm too black sometimes. They say I look zesty the other time. You got to make up your mind. which Mos Def you want to show up? The one you think is zesty or the one you think is pro-black?
We was going to get into that. So now, with Drake, what's going on with Drake? What's been going on? Like, why did you come at him? Why did he say the comments? You used the word, we scared of that word down here, but you said it. What's been going on? Tell us something that you haven't told any other platform.
Was there a question there?
With Drake?
I mean...
Zesty? It was good.
You don't shop for music anymore, do you? Do you go to Target and like, I'm gonna get the hottest rap album? Do you do that? Because if you do that, then maybe Drake is your preference, you know? And there's no disrespect to Drake or anybody who his fans or anything like that. Because I never said Drake was fake. What I said was, you know, Drake is, you know, it's like listening to more music. It's soothing. You know, I feel relaxed when Drake comes on. I don't listen to Drake a lot, but sometimes when I'm in the elevator, I hear him come on. If I'm in the mall shopping, I hear a little Drake music. And when the question was posed, it took me back to them times. I've had some good shopping experiences off of Drake music.
And so, everyone else loves Drake. Who do you listen to?
When you say everyone else, are you talking about the hip-hop heads that like real lyricism? Are you talking about those heads?
Well, people who like music and
people who like music. Okay.
Songs.
I mean, this is no. See, everybody took it out of context. There's no disrespect to Drake, because I understand the music he makes is like, you know, they say Drake is biracial, right? Maybe the music he makes is for that side and not this side of his body.
His father's black and his mother's Jewish.
Okay, so the music that I'm probably hearing is from his mother's side, that more music. So he's doing what he's supposed to do, I get, in that respect. But, you know, getting back to what I'm talking about, the whole premise of the argument was this. When it's all said and done, think they're going to say you made good music, or did you really try to effect change? You know, because we can all dance and party all day, but when change is among us and the time for reckoning is here, then what you think they're going to say? They're going to say, Mos Def come up to the front, Drake go to the back of the line? Or they're going to say, Drake come up to the front, Mos Def go to the back of the line? Who you want to be standing to on Judgment Day? Next.
Well, what about the people that say you just mad because you never made it to where Drake is in the music industry?
Has Drake ever made it to where I'm at in Hollywood? I guess he's mad about that. I mean, wasn't he on a show before? Where's that show at? Was
Degrassi.
That show Degrassi? That's a nice. Was it as popular as the movies I made? Let's call a spade a spade. The Italian Job, 10 toes down, 10 fingers down. You know, I do great movies. So musically, I'm solidified, and in Hollywood, I'm solidified. So I have nothing to be jealous of. I'm just calling that. They asked me a question, and it took me back to that experience I had when I was shopping for dashikis and things like that, and it was great more music. That's why I think that Target should owe them a check.
Well, we love both of you guys down here. We just wanted to get a couple questions and you pick your mind a little bit. And thanks for coming out, Mos Def.
Not a problem.
I don't want to hold you too long. Thank you, Mos Def.
Thanks for having me.